Hey, how's everyone doing? This is Hard Night 928, and today we're going to be doing a movie rant as well as a spoiler review for James Wan's new horror film, Malignant. Malignant stars Annabelle Wallis, who plays Madison, and it's like a pale brunette who's made up to resemble like a cross between Jessica Harper's Suspiria's character and Possession's Isabel Ijani, if I'm pronouncing it right. Basically, the story goes that Madison's character is born with an issue where her evil brother is attached to her body, and the way he's attached to her body is on her back, but he shares her mind and he shares her functions and nerve endings. And so as the movie progresses, you basically see that these characters, like the doctors and where she's institutionalized, they want to remove her, as quote unquote they use in the film, the cancer. And so they go about trying to remove what they can of Gabriel, but whatever remains, because they cannot remove him entirely because it would kill the patient, they just stuff it back into the brain. And I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? And as the movie progresses, this film is just a wild ride, and it's all over the place. It's a mess. It's something I honestly could say it's something I haven't seen in a very long time. Maybe like the 1970s exploitation horror films and those type of matter. I do understand the Argento, cliche homage that they're doing to it, but honestly, this was not the film for me. And if you go into this film saying, you know what, I want to see something different. I'm tired of seeing these Conjuring movies. I'm tired of seeing Insidious. I want to see something fresh and new. I want to go and I want to see a character get their arm cut off and then used as a weapon. I want to see that. Then I guess this is the movie for you. But if you're sitting there the way I watch films and I'm super analytical and I'm just sitting there and I'm waiting for something to happen that corresponds to what I'm used to for what James Wan gives me, then yeah, you're not gonna enjoy this, because this movie is laugh out loud hysterical. This movie is a cross between V for Vendetta, the Saw franchise, and a couple of like 1970s horror films. Like, that's literally what I can put it as, what the film is. And I'm not necessarily saying that's a horrible thing, because I have seen worse movies this year. Pig, for example. Pig with Nicolas Cage was a big sack of shit. This is not a big sack of shit, but this is like, like somebody took a little shit and like they have little bits of droplets and it's falling into the bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, before they light it on fire and they throw it on your stoop, because that's the final act of this movie. You know what I'm saying? That's when they throw it into the stoop, and you're watching it and you're like, oh my God, what am I watching? Because that's what I kept doing throughout this whole film. I have heard a lot of mixed reviews for this film. I have seen that there's reviews praising it, claiming that Gabriel is the new Michael Myers. Are you kidding me? That disrespect. He could never be Michael Myers. Matter of fact, put them in the same room. I want to see them fight like Mortal Kombat. Michael Myers is whooping that ass, boy. Yeah, so honestly, this is not the type of film I enjoyed. Like I said, you might enjoy it because it's a different approach. But honestly, when it comes down to me, this is Hard Night 928. If I were to review this film, I give it a 1 out of 5. So yeah, thanks for listening, guys. If you want to subscribe and you want more about reviews, just hit that subscribe button. Hard Night 928. That's me. Peace.